All right, welcome to the Indy Power Rankings Top 10 reveal here on Filling the Void Podcast Network. I'm Dave Kalypso, as per usual. Let me get to our Indy Power Rankings messages here for the week, the usual. Let's see. You could buy our shirts. Shirts are being added all the time at ProWrestlingTees.com/IndyPower. Website where you can participate in the weekly online poll voting, Indy Power Rankings, IPR.wordpress.com. Then the Facebook page, Facebook.com/Indy Power Rankings. Also search Indy Power Rankings for our open Facebook group where anyone on the Indies can promote their various merchandise, fan pages, and upcoming events. Our Twitter is at Indy Power Ranking. And the Instagram is at Indy Power Rankings. So, and you can listen, of course, to our Top 100 Mid-Year and Tag Team Top 50 Mid-Year, Spreaker.com/show/Indy-Power-Rankings. All right, here we are at this wonderful time of the week. The top 10 independent wrestlers in the world of pro wrestling. World of independent pro wrestling, I might say. Okay, let's get started with the People's Champion this week. The People's Champion this week is Seth Tylers. The new Queensland Wrestling Alliance champion defeated Stitches and Marcus Adonis in a triple threat in Australia on July 29 to win the title. This win got him the poll, and then he picked up 56 votes from his fans and supporters to become People's Champ of the Indy Power Rankings for this week, bringing the title back home to Australia once again. You can like his Facebook page at facebook.com/Seth Tylers, that's TYLORSQWA, and follow him on Instagram at Seth_Tylers. Okay. Congratulations to Seth Tylers on the championship of the title of this week's People's Champion. Let's get to number 10 through 6. Number 10, Trip Cassidy. Number 9, Jay Freddy. Number 8, Alex Titan. Number 7, Phoebe. And number 6, Martin Stone. Again, 10 through 6. Trip Cassidy at number 10. Number 9, Jay Freddy. Number 8, Alex Titan. Number 7, Phoebe. Number 6, Martin Stone. And remember, when you go online at Indy Power Rankings, IPR.wordpress.com, your poll results do matter, where it does sometimes affect what the official voters have to say about who gets ranked in the Indy Power Rankings for the week. Oh, and before I go to the top 5, let me get to the others missing out, those who receive votes. Reika Seiki, the Morbid Angel, who was number 3 in the online voting competition with 18 votes. Shane Strickland, Sierra, G. Raver, Dai Suzuki, Masato Tanaka, Ruby Reyes, Trevor Lee, Action Ortiz, Fidel Bravo, Keith Lee and Jordy Lee, Joey Janela, J.B. Tickle, Justin Dredd, and Tigre Azul. Alright, those are the ones who received votes from the official voters but did not quite make it into the top 10 this week. Alright, let's get down to number 5. Number 5 on the Indy Power Rankings Top 10 for the week of July 31st. Number 5, Darius Carter. You can follow him at Mr. Darius Carter. The former number 1 in the Indy Power Rankings and former People's Champ had another fantastic week As he pushed his way into the top 10 once again, he is also one half of the new Forza Lucha Tag Team Champions. He defeated Matt Riddle at Tier 1 on July 28th, and then teamed with Juan Francisco de Coronado at Forza Lucha on the 29th to win a gauntlet match, finally defeating the Reckless Dolls of Ali Rex and Vanity to win the tag titles to go 2-0 for the week. Carter helped his own case as he picked up 35 votes in the online voting competition to come in second in the fan vote, which helped him get to the number 5 ranking overall. Again, you go on there and you make your voices heard. It does go towards the ranking for the week. Number 4, Johnny Mundo. After being ranked number 2 last week, Johnny, whatever the last name you want to go with, falls just 2 spots after another great week. The AAA World Cruiserweight, Latin American, Qatar Pro Wrestling, Sok Wakif, 5-Star Wrestling, and Pacific Coast Wrestling Champion, defeated Penta, El Zero M, and Sami Callihan at Pacific Coast Wrestling on the 28th to retain the title. His tag team loss at AAA doesn't count towards the poll. While it was just one victory that gets him into the number 4 spot, keep in mind he was number 2 last week, and also remember that his lone victory was over 2 of the top independent talents in the world. Johnny is having perhaps his best year on the Indies since 2013 or 2014. So congratulations, Johnny Mundo. And I'll get to a couple of thoughts on this in just a little bit. And you'll understand why in just a little bit. You know what? Never mind. I'm going to retract that. Number 3, Zodiac at Hybrid Zodiac. The Hybrid Monster is back in the Indy Power Rankings top 10 after mowing through the competition last week. The emerged champion and one half of the WCWO Tag Team Champions defeated James the Baker Hickey at IWA Mid-South on the 27th. Then he defeated Dmitry Alexandrov at WCWO on the 28th, and then defeated Keith Lee Davidson in a hoss battle at IWA Mid-South on the 29th to go 3-0 for the week. Zodiac has been on fire, no pun intended, in 2017, and his victories over the weekend only further proved that point. Whether he's busting out a random Hurricanrana or a heart punch, Zodiac is a force to be reckoned with. That is number 3. Number 2, Dale Patricks. You can follow him at Dale Patricks. Like his partner Josh Crane a few months ago, Dale Patricks ends up with a number 2 ranking after a stellar week on the Indies. One half of the new IWA Mid-South Tag Team Champions teamed with Josh Crane at IWA Mid-South on the 27th to defeat the rejects of Reed Bentley and John Wayne Murdoch and Larry D and Brandon Taggart in a triple threat to win the titles. Then defeated Sean Kemp at WCWO on the 28th. Then defeated TJ Kemp on the 29th. Stipulation was that Kemp was to give Patrick's mom a piggyback right around the ring at the next show. And then defeated John Wayne Murdoch at the House of Horrors match at IWA Mid-South on the same day to go 4-0 for the week. This underrated talent is really starting to make a name for himself in 2017, especially in the deathmatch scene. Okay. Let's go through the People's Champs to number 2 once again, in case you're just tuning in to the Indy Power Rankings Top 10 reveal for the week of July 31st, 2017. The People's Champion is Seth Tyler's. Number 10, Trip Cassidy. Number 9, Jay Freddy. Number 8, Alex Titan. Number 7, Phoebe. Number 6, Martin Stone. Number 5, Darius Carter. Number 4, Johnny Mundo. Number 3, Zodiac. Number 2, Dale Patricks. And the number 1 ranked independent wrestler for the week of July 31st, 2017 is Pete Dunne at PDunneYXB. For the second straight week, the WWE UK champion earns the number 1 ranking, albeit in a little closer fashion this time around. As stated last week, Pete Dunne qualifies for our rankings anytime he wrestles on the independent show, even if the WWE UK title is on the line. I don't necessarily agree with that, but that's okay. That's just one person's opinion. The Bruiserweight edged out Dale Patricks for the number 1 spot as the Progress World and Destiny World champion teamed up with Tyler Bate and Trent Seven at Fight Club Pro on the 28th to defeat Travis Banks, Low Key, and Jeff Cobb, then defeated BT Gunn, Wolfgang, and Trent Seven in a 4-way at ICW on the 29th to retain the WWE UK title, then defeated Jack Sexsmith at Progress on the 30th to go 3-0 for the week. While Patrick's had one more win than Dunn, it was the publicity and the prestige around Dunn's wins that ultimately got him the second straight number 1 ranking. So congratulations to the top 10 wrestlers of the Indy Power Rankings for the week of July 31st. All right, here we go. So, okay, so I get it. I totally get it that the UK champion would get it. Again, the prestige in which the publicity that his victories have gotten over this week are great. I'm happy that WWE is kind of expanding out in a way. So, but with that being said, if he's defending the UK title, I mean, me personally, I understand what they're saying. It's technically you're wrestling on an independent, but if you're defending a WWE title, I don't know. But either way, all those victories that he had over the course of the week were definitely something to write home about. The quality, and honestly, outside of the publicity and everything of the victories he's gotten over this past week, the quality of opponents too were far above and beyond